OK, so, Russell, what's your choice?
Dreams.
Oh.
Yes. Pointless. They're meant to be relaxing and calm and blissful, and then suddenly you're getting chased, your old teacher's there, you've got parrots for feet. Lorraine Kelly's got an axe, she's swinging it. Going, get in the shed, make me marmalade. It's meant to be relaxing. They're always awful, you know? They're always mad or they're exhausting. Like, I find that the amount of times I'll have a dream where I feel like I've done... Like, the other day I had a gap year, like, in my dream. Like, and it's just that you wake up and you're like, you're all right, did you sleep well? No, I didn't sleep well. Lost my passport in Peru. I was braiding my own hair for 4 hours. It's horrific.
Losing your passport's a horrible dream, though. I suggest you get yourself a dream catcher.
How did you know? That's exceptional. That's nuts. How did you...
And this is your passport. And then he woke up.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know those dreams where it just goes on? Like, this genuinely happened, and it felt like the entire 9 hours I was there. I was a cat working in a travel agency, and I had no skills because I was a cat, and people were moaning. I can really remember this northern bloke going, "You don't know nothing," and you know, and then you wake up and you're just exhausted, and then you got to go to work.
What an amazing imagination you have.
But that's the problem,
My recurring dream is me sitting on a bus.
Okay. But see, that's awful.
That is it.
Oh, well, I had one of those, a dull one as well. Not saying you're dull, I'm just saying, like...
I think you are.
But you know that thing? I had one where I was looking at Duracell batteries and comparing them to Tesco Own for 8 hours.
You see, I have quite ordinary dreams in which, invariably, I'm only wearing a pyjama top. So I'm just walking around in the supermarket in just that, and then I realise...
Well, maybe that's looking into your future, you know.
and then I found this in my dream catcher. When I used to drink... Do you get it with... It's strange when you get... Do you drink? You do drink, don't you? Don't you find the dreams get a bit weirder then?
Not really, no.
I always used to dream I was urinating. And guess what?
I quite like dreaming. I like the middle of the day, you know, sort of old man, half asleep, on a sofa, waking up when you sort of snore a bit. Dream, that's a good thing.
See, no, it's not, because you're of a certain age. I bet you whistle when you snore as well. There's nothing like that. That noise, that's what my dad... It sounds like someone's interfering with a Teletubby. You're like...
My dad used to do that, falling asleep in the chair, going... Oh. Absolutely terrifying. Well, I'll tell you something. Are you familiar with the Dream On app? This app is you sleep with your mobile phone and it picks up your sleep patterns. It can tell when you're in deep sleep and when you're moving more.
Right.
And it gives you sound effects at the point you're most likely to dream, and it's supposed to help you into more pleasant. This is... I'm not making this up. So here's some of the sound, for example. So it will influence your dream. I programmed it for this.
Well, I wasn't expecting the plumber, but you better come in.
Worked a treat.
Have you ever had this? Have you ever been attacked by someone for the way you've behaved in their dream? OK, well, I have. There you go. My auntie said, "Oh, I want to have a word with you." Like, what? Yeah, I had a dream about you the other day. We're at a wedding. I said, yeah? You made love to a pasty. Well, I didn't do it, did I? Like, made love? What are you talking about? She told everyone at the wedding, like it was a thing I did. So Chinese whispers by the end. Everyone's like, oh, it's Ginsters. What are you talking about?
Was that in your dream or was that in reality?
It was in her dream. No, I haven't touched the pasty. She is attacking me for the behaviour that I've shown in her dream.
In public?
I don't know where I did it. I'd like to imagine that if I was making love to a pasty, I'd treat it right. You know... But I'd never imagined that. I'd probably take her out for a meal. A meal would be weird because you'd see all her mates getting eaten. But
I have a clip of a child speaking about dreaming, and whatever we say about dreams tonight, nothing can be as good as this. This is perfect.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Do you know what? That's like the cutest version of an Eminem song I've ever heard.
That might make me get pregnant again tonight. That was so sweet.
What's Russell's choice?
Grumpy Kids. Exactly, right? I was in a restaurant the other day and I heard a child say, "Oh, Wagamama again." I used to lose my mind when I went to a Harvester. Lose my mind. Go into school the next day, salad bar, amazing. Like, I had an Italian dish called a lasagna. I've got everything. They're whining. They've got wheels in their shoes. iPads. Sky Plus. If you'd have shown me Sky Plus when I was 10, I'd have thought you were a wizard. Like that, talking telly. And, like, could have been so much worse to just... Every kid I seem to date, like, I'm talking about 10-year-olds, just whining, tubby messes. And... it just does my head in. It could have been worse. Could have grown up in the 80s, where, you know, the telly was awash with offenders, and, it was, And, like, think of the hours we played the recorder. The hours we did that. Have we ever needed it? And I've never been at a party. I know what this needs. Girls in the corner. Do you know Little Donkey? You know I do.
We have a picture of you when you were, I think, 12-year-old.
Oh, really?
Russell.
OK. Oh, there you go.
Happy child.
Well, I haven't seen that for a long time. I look a bit like Harry Potter's German pen pal. Who would have thought that when I sat for that picture, it would end up on telly and people would just be like...
I know. Yeah, just
smile. What's the worst that could happen? All right.
When I was at school, the big game for us was a thing called pile-ups, where one kid lay on the floor and 50 kids lay on top. You'd be on the bottom thinking, shouldn't my ribcage be inside my blazer? I feel a bit sorry for kids now, though. I live in quite a sort of a posh bit of London, and I think the kids there just don't get enough sugar. You know, they ask for a cornetto, they get a little box of raisins. That's not parenting.
Well, exactly. I remember, like, remember Angel Delight now? There's a pudding.
Yes.
One bite of that, you know, I'm going on the roof! My sister, it's one of the greatest moments in the Howard family. My sister's eating Angel Delight. She goes, "Dad, what's Angel Delight made of?" And my dad just went, "Dead angels." That's parenting. Me and my brother are like, this is the best day ever.
And Nesquik.
Oh, yeah, damn right.
I used to have that in water.
Yes.
We were poor. You're pooing me for being poor?
Very good for making cakes. Instead of using sugar, like flavoured Nesquik, you use chocolate flavour or strawberry flavour instead of using sugar, and then you got strawberry cake or chocolate cake.
All right.
And that cake, I tell you what, your kids are running around the backyard. Way!
People are writing your stuff down, John. Fantastic.
Right. But on predictive text, it says something else completely different.
The technology thing, I mean, as you said, they've got everything now. I remember occasionally, towards the end of school, VHSs were just coming in when I was at school.
Yeah.
And sometimes a teacher, instead of doing a lesson, would show us a VHS. And there was a man called Mr. Barton, and he would bring in the telly with the VHS recorder on wheels. And he used to wear a lab coat. A lab coat. I'm glad we're a bit more technology literate than that.
That's what does my head. It's just like... It's just everything. Be a bit more joy. Like, iPods, how extraordinary are they? That you've got every song you love in your hand. It's amazing. And then we had Discman. Do you remember the Discman? With the CD? It was great. But you were like, listen to like you're a butler. Just having to... kind of carry it around like that. It's awful. I'm mostly moaning, but I guess the whole point is that you should just be happy when you're a nipper, and it just feels like maybe they've got too many things and should have those things taken away. And it's difficult, isn't it? Because I didn't have sushi till I was 25, and I love it now. But my kids will probably have it when they're like 5, and it's sort of that weird thing of you should have stuff to look forward to rather than just, right, there's everything. And it feels like they've got everything, so it's kind of harder to get towards fun because you kind of go, if you start off on fun, it ends up on cocaine.
I'm going to show you a clip to prove that it's a dangerous life being a child now, even in what you would think was the safest of environments. OK, young girl meets the Queen. What's that, young girl? She was fine. Good job he wasn't with a bane.